Well, for the first time in 15 years, the American Academy of Pediatrics has made a big update in their journal to Pediatrics. And as Newswell's Mary-Lyn Buckley explains, this update will alter the way that doctors across the country will treat childhood obesity moving forward.
More than 14.4 million children and teens are living with obesity, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics. In children and teens, obesity is defined as a BMI at or above the 95th percentile. And now, for the first time in over a decade and a half, doctors are following new guidelines on how to treat this disease, and now saying surgery and medications should be used in some cases.
I feel it's a disease which doesn't get the sympathy or the respect which other diseases do. So people tend to think it's the patient's fault.
Sarita Duper is a Brooklyn-based clinician who specializes in treating childhood obesity at Downstate Health Sciences University. She says in her nearly 30 years of experience treating patients that struggle with obesity, she feels this update to the guidelines was a long time coming.
And so they struggle with obesity, they get diseases from obesity, and only the thing with pediatricians had to do was to advise them to change their diet and exercise more, as if it was all their fault and they were just not doing enough.
Last March, 2 childhood obesity medications were approved by the FDA, which Duper says she's already recommended to some of her patients in the last few months.
If you have to do surgery, I know they're children and people say, oh my goodness, surgery for weight loss. But listen, we have some kids who are 300 pounds. In my practice, it's quite common to have a child walk in with 300 pounds, 350 pounds. What are we going to do for those kids?
We asked parents tonight to weigh in on this new recommendation of treatment.
Given that it did more research and proven that what the end result is going to be, I kind of think it's a good idea.
Even myself, I grew up, somewhat obese, but then over time I grew out of it and developed a lot of healthy habits that allowed my life to change.
And while these new guidelines don't discuss ways to prevent childhood obesity, the American Academy of Pediatrics says that is going to be coming in a statement in the near future. That's the latest right here from Canarsie. I'm Mary-Lyn Buckley, News 12.
Mary-Lyn, thank you.